Hello, students. Welcome to our session. Today, we're tackling a classic SAT word problem. These can sometimes seem tricky because they combine reading comprehension with math. But the key is to break it down. Our goal is to translate the sentences about these companies into clear, simple math equations. Let's get started. All right. As you can see on the screen, our first step is always to organize the information. In algebra, the best way to do that is by assigning variables. It makes everything cleaner. So we'll let A be the profit for company A, B for company B, and C for company C. Simple and clear. Now, let's translate the first sentence into math. The problem says, Company A has a profit that is 3 times larger than that of Company B. This is a direct translation. Company A's profit, which is A, is equal to 3 times Company B's profit, B. So, as you see in the equation box, we get A equals 3 times B. Next up is the second relationship. The problem states Company B's profit is the square root of that of Company C. Again, let's translate this. Company B's profit, B, is the square root of Company C's profit, C. This gives us the equation you see on the screen. B equals the square root of C. Finally, the problem gives us a concrete number to start with. It tells us that Company C earned $2.500 in profit. So our variable C is equal to 2,500. This is our anchor point. With this value, we can start solving the puzzle. Okay, on to step 2. We're going to work backward from what we know. We know C, and we have an equation that links B and C. The equation is B equals the square root of C. Since we know C is 2,500, we can substitute that value right into the equation. As shown on the screen, B is equal to the square root of 2,500. Now for the calculation. What is the square root of 2,500? You might recognize that 25 is 5 squared, so the square root of 2,500 is 50. So we found that B equals 50. This means Company B's profit is $50. We're one step closer to our goal. Let's move on to our final calculation in step 3. We are trying to find the profit of Company A. Remember the very first equation we set up. It was A equals 3 times B. Now that we know the value of B, we can solve for A. We just found out that B is 50. So we'll take that value and substitute it into our equation for A. The equation A equals 3B now becomes A equals 3 times 50, just as you see on the screen. This last part is straightforward multiplication. 3 times 50 is 150. So we have found our answer. A equals 150. This means the profit of Company A is $150. So let's wrap this up. In step 4, we take our calculated answer, $150, and compare it back to the multiple choice options we were given at the start. Option A was $50, option B was $150, and so on. Our answer of $150 is a perfect match for option B. And there we have it. The final result is that the profit of Company A is $150, which is option B. We solved this by carefully translating each piece of information into a mathematical equation, and then solving those equations one by one, starting with the known value. Great job following along. I'll see you in the next lecture.